Alright guys, we're here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and you can check us out at maplemotors.com to see all of our current inventory at any time. Some stuff sells, some stuff's available, and if it's not on that website, then you know it's not available. 1972 Chevy Chevelle is available right now. This one has a ton of upgrades. So we always take trades in. People buy cars from us, 3 or 4 months later, they'll trade for another car that they see, they love. We have tons of repeat business that does that all the time. And this one's had nothing but love done to it and all kinds of things added. You may remember it from about, I think we had it 3 months ago. It does have the Daco Correct 400 under the hood, power steering, power brakes, aluminum radiator. You got the canister, you've got new insulation. You got the new heavy Chevy stripes. It's not a heavy Chevy. You got a new set of wheels. These are Jag wheels, disc brakes. This thing's got a little tube in the trunk. It's got a touch screen. Nice exhaust out the back. Check this out. Don't forget, 100 detailed pictures we provide, maplemotors.com. I go over all the flaws throughout this video, showing how it runs and drives. I look at the end and show you any rust on the body or dents, scratches, and I try not to miss anything. Please hit subscribe, share this video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, just like we always do, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? It looks like it was all hooked up under the hood. I kind of checked that out. I like the mileage. I like numbers in threes. This one's 55560 right now. Hard to stand behind it and say that that's original, because I don't know if the speedometer ever went out, and I know this ain't their original motor, so that's already been changed. Little bass knob in there. USBs, aftermarket gauges here. Seats look good. Just a quick overview of the inside. Nice set of JBL speakers back there. Somebody liked audio. Got Bluetooth, hands-free setup. You get a phone call. That's cool. This one starts up good. And they're not flashing like that. That's called refresh rate on my camera. But you got a tach here, water, volts, and an oil pressure gauge. See, it's around 20. Rev it goes at around 30. Gas gauge looks like it's working. We got half a tank of gas here. Wipers work. Turn signals flashing. Both sides. Blower motor. Now, if you don't like this head unit, that's fine. They didn't destroy the dash. You can honestly take it out and put one of those vintage head units in and still have the Bluetooth and the stereo. Just lose the touchscreen. Blower motor, gotta say, that's out. Nice clean glove box on this one. I like it. What about the horn? Did you place your bets? It gotta just not be hooked up behind this. But it's not honking, so if you said it was, you was wrong. Let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. All right, let's roll. Seat belts, they're here. Go. Start it up. Good engine temperature at 170 right now. Of course, anything I see throughout this video, I'll point out. If you do have any other questions after the video, we'll send you more. Send you more information. Just be sure to check us out on maplemotors.com to look at those pictures too, because it goes into detail and it's a different perspective. Now my uncle, he does a lot of the buying. I got 2 uncles that do a lot of the buying here. And he also does the pictures. On top of the video, you'll know everything. Let's go. As we're going down the road here, it looks like the speedometer is correct. We're straight as an arrow going down the road. Real tight steering there. As soon as I turn, it turns. Gas gauge is working. Brakes, smooth. They feel good. Throttle. slowly getting into it there. But it's pulling good. Pass gears hooked up. It feels pretty smooth going down the road here. Bump on the bridge there. And a little bit of a rattle coming from up here. I don't know if it's the hood. It looked like the hood was moving. We'll look up under there with our undercarriage shots and see what that noise was. Just like always, light everything up, do some parking lot pass-through shots, and end with picking out the flaws. Be sure to check the description. It's full of information, especially what's in that little backpack I got in the back seat. I will be back. Suspension seems fairly smooth in the parking lot here. Not really having an issue with that. Okay, we're getting ready to head back. After years and years, this guy's always in the parking lot watching me. It's pretty awesome he's over there today. He's seen me coming up, and I seen him coming on down. He flies in that wheelchair, that's for sure. Heading on back to the lot. I like his car. She's quick. She's responsive. She's got a good look for sure. Time to head on back. Picking out the flaw is going to be at the end. Now this little piece here likes to come out. It needs to be glued in around the edges, or maybe even just a tiny little screw. I guess it looks good without screws. Double-sided tape. I might end up trying to get some double-sided tape or something and put it around the edges. Because that thing, if you get on this car, that'll come out. You gotta be careful. And I've got y'all set up on the window there so I can see what I'm looking at a glance. That might help if it wasn't in y'all's way, I guess. And of course, you gotta lick it, stick it, put it up there. Fix my mirror here, and we're all good. As you can tell, it kicks the tires over pretty easy. I didn't have to floor it or anything like that throughout our test drive. And when I was passing the camera in the parking lot there, I didn't have to floor it. It just started spinning. Had a good punch takeoff. I still keep hearing that noise up there. I'm gonna mention it and kind of look. That way we might get an idea what that is. Could just be something loose. But it's driving so good, I don't think it has anything to do with the steering or front end. I'm thinking it's more like body. Made it a bolt or something. Bump here. Suspension's good. I know I've said that midway through the video. There is a spot over there in that parking lot. Look, I didn't even get on it. This is what I was talking about. They made a little custom tray here, but it needs to be glued in or something because it likes to fall out, and that's not right. So I'm gonna try to secure that up before it messes up any of the gauges, because our gauges are looking good there. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna pull it to the back, see if we can come up with something to hold it in there. Guys, thank you for sticking around, picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents, all that stuff is coming up next. And you made it this far, please hit subscribe. That's going to help my channel. We're so close to hitting a new goal, and I'm very excited about it. Might celebrate with you, or obviously I will, whenever we hit that goal. And give out some free shirts and stuff. So stick around and be watching for that to happen. I'll see you later. Let's walk this ride. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the trunk and get her shut off. I was letting her warm up. I haven't done the test drive yet, but I'm gonna put this at the end of the video just so you're aware of what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna do the test drive after the wife gets here with my jacket, because I forgot it. Yeah. Now, this car has nothing but upgrades. And we did have it a few months ago. And when we got it back, of course, it's got all kinds of stuff that has been added to the car, which is cool. I like that. A lot of times people will buy cars from us, do all this little stuff to them that they want to do, enjoy them, and then they see something else here and they trade it in, and so on. That is a normal thing for Maple Motors. We love buying our inventory back. Perfectly fine, or trading. Let's go ahead and get started here. Don't forget, 100 detailed pictures, maplemotors.com, starting in the front. Little bit of pitting on the bumper there. It's a little hazy. Headlight bezel's got some spots in it too. Chips, cracks in the turn signals. A little bit of pitting up here. Spot at the bottom there. Really down the lower portion, up and over the fender well. Little scuff here. Got some rust at the bottom. Spots looks like they've been touched up. A little bit of rust. Scratch on the side there. Chips down here. A brand new set of tires on this. Bubbles in the back. Chips. Scratch. Ding right here. A few little chips on the edge of the door. Front windshield looks clean. Snake bug! Man, those things are running wild around my house right now. Little cracks. Bubble in the paint. A little bit of pitting on your trim, it's not bad. Door handle, a little bit of pitting as well. Light scratches on the window here. Tiny little bubbles. Up top as well. Chips, little bubbles there. Chips at the bottom here. A little bit of pitting on the rear bumper. Seal there's a little bit crumbly. Down in your trunk. Pretty clean. Little bass tube back here. It's not overpowering anything. It's just enough to add a little boom to the vehicle. But when I tell you it's not overpowering, it's not very loud. It doesn't sound bad though. It was jamming out in there when I pulled it up. Coming down. Little chips here around the keyhole. Just a heavy Chevy sticker kit was added to this one. Little cracks there by the emblem. Chips, little bubbles. Light scuffs on the trunk lid. Bubbles around the edge here. A little dirt from the road. A little rust in the corner here. Light scuffs. Bubbles at the bottom. as slow as I can, guys. Little chip there. Chips in the corner. Right here as well. A little bit of glue there. That should come off. Yeah, it's coming off. Should wipe off pretty easily. Might even go wipe it off after this. Little pitting. Cracks on your seal, a little pitting around the back window. I don't know what that is on the window. Is it glue? No, little scuffs. Little bubbles there. Well, I tell you what, made it around the outside of this vehicle here. Somebody added an aftermarket set of wheels too. What are these? They got some jegs caps. Looks like some Boss 338s or a Riddler wheel. Door opens, pretty nice. Button felt smooth there. Fabric's a little... Somebody replaced it. I don't think they glued the top very well. You could feel the glue. A holding and adhering there on top. Probably just needs a felt strip. Still soft on the seals, but you can see it's kind of crumbling up top. Got some rust in the door, so we knew that because you can see it from the outside. Get at the bottom. Got to see the bottom. Some rust. Alright, get up here. There's trim plate. Newer carpet. It's green interior door panels, dash seats. But it's in great shape. Very clean. Mentioned mats here. What does it say? Chevelle. Get our pedals, panels, console's clean. Light little scuffs on top of the column and turn signal. Little hole there. Must have had a mirror glued to it. Dash pad's pretty clean too. Now if you don't like the radio, it can easily be replaced. You can see they didn't really mess anything up on the dash. It's just kind of a bracket sitting in there. Somebody wanted the touch screen, that's fine. Why not? This car does start up great. It's got some cool gauges here. They're not doing all that scrambling like it looks like in my video. They're holding solid. It's called refresh rate on my camera.
Fiddle boy, if you give the devil his due, I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better.
Pretty cool little touch screen. Got the EQ and whatnot. Radio stations, Bluetooth. Little convenience to the ride there. And you've got a charging port here at the bottom, or connects to your radio. And charger's there. The little plate's a little loose. They've designed to go in here. And hands-free. That's always convenient. Got the overflow for the aluminum radiator. Horn seems to be hooked up. Must be the button behind the steering wheel. Pretty valve covers, air cleaner. Split there, fan must have hit it. New insulation. Lots of little stuff been done to this car. Around the edges of the hood. See why I like it when people trade back? A lot of times they put a lot of little effort into the car and make it that much better. But that's what we offer here at Maple Motors, because people see stuff that they like, and you know, some of our biggest customers are repeat customers that trade. When car season comes around, they'll be at the car show, and after about 2 months they come in, get something new, show it to the car show, everybody's like, oh, new ride. I'm sure a lot of you know that experience. 100 detailed pictures, financing and shipping available, maplemotors.com. This one here, decent car. Don't forget, check out our financing. Now there's JJ Best, there's Lightstream, and Collector Car Lending. JJ Best and Lightstream are my two personal favorite. Shipping, Affordable Auto Transport, that's online as well. We only update on Mondays. Mondays around 12. Be weary on TikTok. Now, there's like a lot of impersonators of Maple Motors on TikTok, and I've reported and told TikTok to take them down. I've been saying this every video for a reason. We've had some people think that it was us they were talking to and they didn't call us. So make sure to call us. If it seems fishy, it might be fishy. Call us 615-822-4444. Make sure we have that car in stock and it's not somebody impersonating us. It's just the day we live in now, guys, and I have to mention that because I don't want anything to happen. All right, I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.